January 3. Presence trumps sincerity. Spirituality has become a popular word in our culture, but the highest value many people place on spirituality these days is sincerity. According to the popular view, it doesn't matter what we believe as long as we are sincere about it. This is not the biblical perspective. James chapter 1 verse 27 puts this idea to rest with a dozen words. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this. If God finds some religion acceptable, then he must find other religions unacceptable. If there is a way that God wants to be loved, then there must be a way he doesn't want to be loved. Sincerity alone isn't enough. Christian spirituality is not a search for spiritual enlightenment, new experiences, or esoteric wisdom. It is rather rooted in a passionate pursuit of and response to a spiritual being, God himself. Christian spirituality, wrote the Whiteheads, can be described as our consistent efforts to respond to the delights and demands of God's presence in our life. The operative word here is presence. The great Christian writers of the past stressed the importance of living in constant awareness of God's presence. Those who have advanced in the Christian life have learned to develop an almost mystical memory that keeps them attuned to the fact that God is always with them, always ready to whisper his words of challenge, encouragement, affirmation, and loving rebuke. He is always watching, always caring, always hearing. Perhaps the classic literary work on this aspect of the Christian life is Brother Lawrence's Practicing the Presence of God. Lawrence, a humble monk, learned to take special delight in God's continual presence, so that he felt equally close to God peeling potatoes in the kitchen as kneeling at the altar in prayer. He said we should establish ourselves in the presence of God by continually talking to him, suggesting that it was a shameful thing to allow trivial thoughts to break into this spiritual conversation. He urged us to feed our souls on lofty thoughts of God, and so find great joy in being with him. How can you make yourself more mindful of God's presence today?